I read just this morning an article about Justin Herbert, the Los Angeles Chargers quarterback. And now, part of the reason why I was reading the article was because I have a connection to Justin, even though he may not know it. His grandfather was my biology teacher. I went to the same high school as he went to, and so there's obviously just going to be interest in what he's got going on. But the article was interesting because it talked about how Justin went on vacation. And the article made the point that his vacation, he didn't necessarily leave everything behind during his vacation. It's true that he wasn't showing up at the practice facility at 5 a.m. and leaving after dark like he normally does. But he didn't leave everything behind. And sometimes I get the idea that we view vacation as a time to just leave it all behind and go and enjoy life. But Justin didn't leave everything behind, and it got me thinking about my own vacations and what has been the most meaningful, what has been the most restorative, what has been the most life-giving as I've stepped away from ministry for a few weeks. One of the paragraphs in the article said this. This is Justin speaking. Yeah, I'll go home to Eugene for a little bit to see my family, but I'll continue to work, continue to throw, Herbert told reporters before leaving the Chargers facility last week. I have plenty of receivers there. I have my brother to come catch for me, so we'll be able to continue to work. I'll bring my computer to study film and things like that. It's nice to have a little time off, but get ready for the season at the same time. One of the things that Justin says in the course of the article is that he needs football. And so, it got me thinking, when he goes on vacation, he makes sure not to leave behind the things he needs. And as followers of Jesus, I think that speaks to us about how we should take vacation. And that we do leave things behind. We leave behind our normal rhythms. We leave behind perhaps our stressors. We leave behind things and we go and enjoy ourselves, but we shouldn't be leaving God behind. And in fact, so this got me thinking, and I was reflecting on my own vacations. The absolute most life-giving moments on my vacations have been times when I've had the opportunity to just stop and to reflect on God, on life. Right after the COVID shutdown, we were, as pastors, we were scrambling to try to figure out how to keep people connected, help people stay connected in relationships so that they could lean on each other, even though we weren't allowed to be together. We were trying to help keep people connected to God through online services and discussions and all those sorts of different things. And it was honestly, it was the closest I've ever been to burnout. And I, right before my vacation, I said, I need to get out of here. Emerson and I planned a trip. It was like, a couple nights before, and we went on this kind of epic road trip through Yellowstone, down through Grand Teton National Park. We went through Bend, Oregon, to Crater Lake National Park, and we went to the coast and back up to Portland. And it was absolutely fantastic to spend time with my daughter, just the two of us, enjoying nature, enjoying one another. The moments where she was quiet in the car, the moments that it was me and God, just the two of us. Those were the moments that were the most life-giving. And so when we vacate the normal portions of our life, we don't leave behind God. because God's the one that gives us life. And so if we're leaving to be refreshed and renewed, we can't possibly do it without him, without those times. Philippians 4:8 says this, "Finally, brothers, whatever is true, whatever is noble, whatever is just, whatever is pure, whatever is lovely, whatever is commendable, if there's anything excellent, if there's anything worthy of praise, think about these things." And so when we go on vacation, let's not forget times to reflect on these beautiful and lovely things. There is nothing more life-giving than reflecting on our lives lived in God. So, I hope this was a blessing to you. I hope that it makes you stop and think, how am I reflecting on God as I go on vacation? And perhaps even we need to reflect on how are we engaging God here as we go through the normal rhythms of our life. But be blessed. This is my last midweek message for 3 weeks or so. And I hope you have a great time. Blessings.